right. Good morning, everybody. How is everyone today? Nancy's here. We got just a few people over here. We had a little bit of fun the other day on Wednesday. It was a good time. We went a little bit longer on Wednesday. Hang on one sec. I'm just setting up a few things. All right. That's all good there. Oops. Hey, Lisa Forrest here. Thank you, Lisa, from Wales. Where's Wales, Lisa? What's Wales? I don't know. I'm so confused. Hey, Papa Jim is here, starting to fill up. Hey, Papa Jim, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. I've always said that I was thinking about doing something on a Friday morning, and it's in the UK. Okay, UK. I have a lot of people from the UK who watch the channel. Sometimes I don't do this often, but sometimes I look at the analytics of YouTube and I see where people are watching the stream. And in the UK is like the second most popular place for the show, I guess, or the stream, I guess, or my channel. But today we're going to do a little, we'll get back and do a little Tennessee backyard wrestling and move on with their anthology and see what's going on there. I also had another video I really enjoyed I think it's from a year or two ago. And I've only seen it shared on maybe one other channel. So we'll do that one as well. And then tomorrow on Saturday stream, 12:30, which is our big stream that we do each week at 12:30, we're gonna have some pretty good stuff. I don't think I can recap the Fleabag show from last night. I looked at their stream last night, and basically, and I'm not giving you a recap, but basically Robbie's sex swing is oiled up. They're planning a cruise on a fake cruise. Apparently Jeremy Hells lies. And I don't know. It went off the rails. Tori knows a lady who pees in her panties and sells them online. It went in really weird directions last night. It wasn't what I was expecting. But yeah, they're supposed to go live tonight, so maybe I'll grab that one for a better recap because this one went off the rails. It wasn't what I was expecting at all. I don't even think they got into food talk. I mean, it was something. That's for sure. It was definitely something. But no, we'll have some fun today. We had a storm here yesterday. It was, I don't know, there was tornado warnings or something. I woke up and there was just a bunch of hail hitting off the roof that I heard. So I woke up and I was like, what is going on? And no, apparently there was like tornado warnings. We don't get actual tornadoes in Omaha anymore. And fun fact, you don't see a lot of tornadoes ever hit bigger cities. In Omaha, I know a lot of people think Nebraska is just cornfields, but Omaha is a big city, and cities generate a lot of heat, which tend to deter tornadoes. Which is when I was younger, growing up, we would go to the basement for a tornado warning or something like that. But really, you don't have to do that anymore because if you look at all the tornadoes that have taken place in the last, I don't know, 20 years, I'm 48 years old. I'll tell you that. But in the last 20 years, I don't remember ever going to the basement for a tornado warning because Omaha's grown to the point where the heat the city generates kind of limits the actual ability of a tornado to attack. So when you look at tornadoes destroying a town, you look at like Joplin, I don't know if it was Kansas or where it was, and it's smaller cities that really get attacked by tornadoes because the heat that a city gives off deters tornadoes. So it's not really a thing here, but it is for surrounding communities that are smaller. So it's not something we really have to worry about or run downstairs from. Hey, Bedford, UK, Nick D. Hey, Nick, how are you? Thank you for coming by. Paul is here. Hi, Paul. Glad to see you. Paul from, I don't know, do you just like Iowa or do you live in Iowa, Paul? You'll have to tell me. Because it looks like you have a Hawkeye up there. I'm a Husker, so, we're enemies. No, we're not. We're all friends here. It's funny. I'm going to bring this up, and this is going to be a little off topic. Hang on. Let me see if I can grab a website for it. Give me a sec here. I'll pull this up. Only because you might be from Iowa. I don't know, or you might just like 20. Let me see if I can find your school district. I don't know if I can or not. Here we go. The school district. All right. This is kind of odd. I'll pull this up. I'm going to share it here. Killdozer is here. You need more trailer parks to attract tornadoes. No, and that's true. You live in Iowa, right across the river from you. Okay, thanks. Yeah, glad to see you, Paul. That's wonderful. Yeah, I'm riding home a lot here, and it's funny. It's Potawatomi. Potawatomi County is like the one place where every time there's a tornado warning, I don't know what it is in Potawatomi County, but over in Iowa, if I turn on the news here and there's anything going on in the weather, it's Potawatomi County. But hang on, I'm going to pull this up. I hope this doesn't offend people, okay? Because let me close that down. I'll pull this up. All right, this is kind of weird, but the one of my best friend, she passed away of cancer, and her and her boys lived in Sigourney, Iowa, and I thought this was so odd that they don't cave. Council Bluffs. Okay, yeah, CB here. Okay, hey, Paul. Yeah, okay, Council Bluffs. I work right across literally right across the river from you. But if you look at this, the boys go to Sigourney Community Schools, and if you look, it's the Sigourney Savages, and they still have the bow and arrow there and the arrow anyways. And it's like probably I would say it's a pretty racist if you think about it. I mean, but they were proposing to change the school's name at one point in time, and the town was like, nope, we're the Savages, that's it. And I mean, I give them props to standing up to the pressure to change their name, even though maybe they should. I don't know. I don't want to get involved in a. But to me, I was like, this is. It's not good, but I'm not saying it's bad either. They stood up for it and said, this is our school district and we're not changing jack. And they didn't. They're still the Savages. They're still doing their thing. And that's okay. I see. But no, the boys go to the school in Sigourney. And no, I it was just funny. You mentioned Iowa, and haven't been up there in a couple of years since she passed. I haven't been up there in a couple of years now, but I used to go all the time. I still send them their, you know, Christmas presents and birthday cards and whatnot. I mean, they're older now, so it's like they're like 16, 17 or something like that. So, I'm they're getting to the point where it's pretty much done. I mean, but no, they're good kids. They lost their mom. I think they were at the time when she passed, maybe I'm gonna say 10 or 11. So yeah, so they were younger and but their grandparents live in Sigourney too. So, they stay with them and it's not like a bad situation. It was she had battled cancer for like 5 years. But no, I always found that it was so funny when I would go up there and their name of their school was Sigourney Savages. And I was like, oh God, this is bad, folks. You really might want to think about changing that name, but they're rolling with it. They're rolling with it. Nancy, well, you should visit Nebraska or Iowa. Um, Omaha's not a small city. I mean, it's not cornfields here. We have like other stuff here. I mean, the College World Series is here every single year, so we have other stuff here. We even have there's a really the Durham Museum's really cool here. The zoo, the Omaha Dorley Zoo is here. So no, we haven't. No, I've never been to Maryland, Nancy. Yeah, it is a great zoo. It's funny because sometimes the zoo goes downhill because they do so much work there that sometimes it's under construction a lot. I mean, they were doing these huge projects where it's under construction for like 5 years or something. But the zoo is fantastic here. It's one of the best zoos, I think. Well, in the United States, maybe in the world, it's one of the best. It's worth it to come for the zoo in and of itself. All right, Johnny D is here. Hi, Johnny. Thanks for coming by. All right, coming, filling up a little bit here. But yeah, I've never been to Maryland. I'll tell you this much: I don't travel a ton. I've been to voted number 2 in the nation. Yeah, it's a fabulous zoo. Is what we have here, and when people come into town for the College World Series, they always go to the zoo, right? Because you have to see it. It's well worth the watch. But no, I've been to the East Coast once, and it was when I was a kid, not even the East Coast. Well, I guess maybe the East Coast. I went to DC once for a school thing when I was in, I don't know, junior high or some high school. I can't remember. But yeah, Baltimore's the zoo. From what I've seen, yeah, it is. Spin Doctors here. Oklahoma City has a great zoo, and we have a softball World Series. Yeah. I've never been to Oklahoma too. The places I've been to I've been to Iowa, Sigourney, Iowa. I need to travel more. This is on me. I've been to China a few times. I've been to Mexico on spring break, like, 28 years ago. I went to Texas. I went to San Antonio, Texas, about 20 some years ago. We were watching a Nebraska football game, but we went down for a few days and went to the boardwalk. Really cool place to go down to Texas. And it wasn't, I mean, it's a, I don't know, 12, 14-hour drive from here. I don't fly a lot of places. We flew to DC, but I don't fly to a lot of places. Normally, I like to just get in my car and drive. Spent a lot of time in Kansas. In my old job, I used to travel to, what's the name of the town? I can't remember. But no, I used to travel to Kansas all the time. It was a 4-hour trip, and we would head down there. We were managing a hotel down there, and I would swing down there to do paperwork a couple times a month and billing and things like that. But Yeah, I haven't been down there in ages. I always just remember stopping in Mankato because that's the only place where there was like a Walmart on the way, where it was like a break in the 4 hour drive just to walk around and look at stuff. Or just to take a break from the drive. But Squeaky Chair's here. Hi, Squeaky. How are you? Trust me, we're going to get to some other stuff. I'm just having a little chat and letting some people file in here, so don't bail on me just yet. But no, uh, outside of that, I mean, I've never been to Colorado. I mean, anywhere west of Nebraska, I virtually have not. I haven't been there. East of Nebraska, a few places, but yeah, I haven't been much in the U.S. But like I said, I spent a lot of time in China and stuff like that. But yeah, just not. I really need to travel the U.S. I've never been to Vegas. I've never been to Vegas, so I don't know. I need to get out a little bit more. I missed out on some stuff, and I need to get out and start traveling a little bit. Um, but is what it is. We'll try and get out a little bit more. Maybe I'll go to Dollywood next year, with expert, because he's been lurking on my Twitter account and stuff like that. So, hey, you sound sad. Are you sad, Jake? No, I'm not sad. I'm never sad. I have my favorites. I'm sorry. It's just I got off work at 6:30. Had a busy night at work. Thursdays going into Fridays are busy. But thank you so much for the $2 super chat. I appreciate it. I'm not sad. Hang on. There you go. Yeah, see, you got sad cowbell. Um, I have to save up my energy for when we get to backyard wrestling. Rackle's here. Hey, Rackle, how are you? I'll give you just a quick little recap, or not a recap. Actually, it's a heads up for tomorrow and what we have. I'm gonna do some Twitter posts that fake Megan Fox and others have had recently with Vomit and Dick Lickman. And she is not happy with those two. And she goes after them hard. She had her new Substack article, and I hear she's coming out with another one. I don't know if it'll be out before tomorrow, but I hear she's coming out with another one that was really good. She even told me, she's like, well, I got some quotes from real Megan Fox. So, I told you this maybe on Wednesday or last Saturday that she's DMing real Megan Fox and me, because I asked Megan, I'm like, this person's messaging me on on Twitter, and then she's like, she's messaging me too, and I'm like, holy crap. And so, no, she sends me messages. She's like, hey, I talked to real Megan, and I'm gonna have another Substack article come out, and she gave me ideas on on what I'm streaming about. She gave me, like, I would say quotes. I don't know. Hope you are good, not causing too much trouble. I don't cause trouble. Is it Raquel? I don't cause trouble. I'm always friendly. Even on Easter, I sent the boys, Volma and Dick Lickman, I sent them a happy Easter email. And I said, hey, boys, just wanted to hope you have a wonderful Easter. And that was it. It was just a really nice email just to kind of let them know, well, hey, I'm here. But we're going to cover a little bit of Mary Lankins. I will give you a live recap of the two flea bags. And even though it's not the two flea bags anymore, really, it's just Lisa and then Tori and Slobby. The other Lisa's not, or the other flea bag isn't on very often, I don't think. But we'll do that tomorrow. Can't decide what to fix the hubby for breakfast. Well, I would say some sausage, some scrambly eggs. That sounds delicious. Or because I don't know, waffles sound delicious. Boy, that's a tough one because it's my nighttime, right? So I just got off work at 6:30, so it's my nighttime. I'm not thinking breakfast food now. I mean, shoot, I'm sitting here having my beverage, and doing my thing. I'll think about breakfast later on when I wake up at 6 or 7. But yes, you gotta have some scrambly eggs. That's for sure. I like the scrambly eggs. That's my thing. I really like scrambly eggs. You put some milk in there. You mix milk in there. I don't know how you guys make your scrambly eggs, but that's what I do. I add a little milk. Sometimes I make an omelet. An omelet's always good. Now I'm thinking, since you're trying to decide, Tracy, I'm gonna go with omelet. I would do an omelet, and you take some tortilla chips as well and crush them up into small, very small pieces and add that to it. All right, gives you a little bit of crunch. Oh, it's good. You can do it. But that's my breakfast advice I give you. I would say go with an omelet today. If you're good at making omelets, do it. Yeah, you could add some chives. Yeah, it would be fun times. But thank you very much for the $2 super chat, faves. No, I'm not that or anything. I'm just a little subdued. It was the first night in a long time that I actually sat at my desk for almost the entire 8 hours and did not. I was just listening to YouTube. I was listening to Shizzy's show, which was good. I haven't even gotten to Tugs. There was just several channels that were good. I watch Credence and Mikey. They got a stream called We Gotta Chase. Their channel is so good. I don't know if you ever watched Credence and Mikey. Mikey actually covered this backyard wrestling 2 years ago, but he didn't cover the entire thing. He said he was going to, and then he ended up covering like 3 streams and disappeared from it and moved on to other things. So it's like, wait, where's the rest of it? So that's when I saw that a couple of years ago. I was like, oh man, that would be so fun just to see the rest of it. So I started following their stream, and it is really good. We'll pull it up and I'll get to it. I also have a video of this woman. I'll let you in the chat decide. I have a video of this woman who won't get out of her car, and the police are trying to arrest her. She's stalking her husband. The whole thing's insane. She almost runs over a cop. And maybe you see it, maybe you haven't, but you let me know what you want. Do you want wrestling now, or do you want this crazy woman who won't get out of her damn car? It's up to you. I'll give you a choice. You tell me crazy woman or wrestling, and we'll go to crazy woman or wrestling. It's up to you. You tell me. I'll give you a second to tell me. First response. This is how I'm going to go. First response. We're getting no responses, so now it's going to make me decide. This is okay. You're at my choice here. Okay, let's see what we got here. I'm going to choose wrestling. I'm going to choose wrestling because you're not responding, chat. So let's get over here. I don't know which one I chose. Oh, this is episode 6. Now, no, wait. Nancy says crazy woman. Well, okay. Hey, Serrano's here. Hi, Serrano. Glad you're here. Well, Nancy says crazy woman. We're going to go crazy woman, I guess. So let me pull that one up. All right. So there we go. We got our answer. Present screen. Share screen. And where's it at? Where's it at? Oh, it's right here. Bing videos. Okay. There we go. This one's 22 minutes. 22 minutes of crazy woman then wrestling. Okay. I too am Iowan J. Hey, okay, we got another Iowan here. Boy, it's the Midwest culture is picking up on the Just JF channel. All right, Lisa first says crazy woman then wrestling. Okay, so we're going to do that at the stage. Crazy woman then wrestling. Let's pull this up here and let's see if we can play the video. Now, I'll give you a recap of what's happening. This woman's husband is going for a divorce, and he has, I believe, custody of their kids. She shows up at the courthouse and blocks him in, and I guess won't let him out of his car, or he won't get out of his car because he's afraid. So he calls 911, and then the woman shows up, or excuse me, and then the cops show up and she won't get out of her car. And then the lady's sister shows up as well. She walks there and she's a minor, I believe. Okay, let's just get into it. But that's like the backstop of what happened on this one. I believe it was from a year ago or so, but let's go ahead and play it here and see what's going on.
Get out of the car! Get on your belly! Taser! Get on your belly!
You walked into my cruiser.
We're trying to turn this around on me.
It's just before 6 p.m. in Alliance, Ohio, where police were called to a courthouse parking lot after a man reported a woman trying to block him from filing a police report.
You can roll the window down or I can pull you out. It's up to you. Roll your window down or I'm going to pull you out. Roll your window down or I'm 48 headquarters. I'm going to need another car. Roll your window down. If you don't, okay. I am going to arrest you for obstructing. I am going to arrest you. I promise you I am. If you don't exit the vehicle,
You're not touching me.
If you don't exit the vehicle, I am arrested.
Hurry up and get here.
You can call whoever you want. If they interfere, they're going to jail too. Come out of the car or you are under arrest.
He needs to stay away from me.
48 headquarters. Stay right here.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to pause right there. Now, I don't understand where the entitlement comes from here of not getting out of your car. Now you have 2 police cars there. You have multiple officers there. And basically the husband just wants to get out of his car to go in and file for his divorce, I believe, or something along those lines. But in this woman's state of mind, she decides, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take this in a different direction. All right, let's get back to it and see where it goes. All right, I have to pause occasionally just to get a little backdrop into what's going on.
.48 headquarters.
Yeah.
So you were coming here to file a complaint?
Yeah.
And she tried preventing you?
Yes.
How did she try to prevent you?
I mean, she's blocking me in. She's trying to.
Okay.
Back with the suspect, another officer looks to calm down the situation.
No, get him away from me. Get him away from me now. They already beat me the up a week ago. Do not let him near me.
I'll be out with 48.
My foot's still. Do not let them near me.
Who? Who? These people?
No, my this cop and the other cops. They tackled me a week ago. Do not let them near me.
Okay. Why'd they tackle you a week ago?
Because I called them because my son's dad's been trying to take my kid from me.
Okay.
He needs to stay away from me, please. We already made a police report. They're trying to victim shame me and not make me make a report.
Okay.
He needs to stay away from me, please. He's not letting my son talk to me.
Hold your son.
And I haven't spoken to him since last Sunday.
Okay. Can you roll down the window a little bit?
He blocked my phone number.
Okay. Who is
My
this?
son's dad.
Okay.
I was just
Okay. Now she keeps saying that he needs to stay away from me. I'm pretty sure she is blocking him in, and she is not leaving him alone. Also, she says they beat me up a week ago. She's referring to her prior encounter with the police. And all they are doing is the husband is right across the street from the courthouse. That's what's going on. Oh, she's talking about the cop. That's because I believe the cop had the prior encounter with this woman. That's correct, Serrano. You're right. This is not LiarNet, no. But could be related. I don't want to say anything. It could happen. Yes, she wants the cop, though, to stay away because they had prior interactions. And that's where we are. But let's move on. Let's see where this goes. I think it'll go in a good direction.
on the phone with the sheriff.
Okay.
And the sheriff said you guys can't do anything since it's an alliance, but I don't trust you guys after that
Okay.
happened.
Okay.
He needs to give me my son.
If I'm able.
I asked them if I could talk to my son.
Okay.
This is your business. You go over there.
That's my sister. Do not let him touch her. Do not let him touch her. Do not let him touch her.
He's not gonna touch her.
Do not let him
Calm
touch
down.
her. No, tell him to stay away from me.
Officers later identify the suspect, seen here, as 31-year-old Kayla Ryder. And as you just heard, she has a visitor who tries to join in on the fun before this situation takes an unexpected turn.
This isn't your business. You go over there or you'll go to jail too. Go over there. You're going to jail too. What's your name?
Stay away from me.
Here's the deal. You can either come out of the car or I'm going to break out the window.
Why are you guys trying to run?
I'm going to break out the window if you don't exit. No, you can go over there.
Why are you guys trying to arrest me?
If you don't back up, you're not standing behind us.
Okay, I'm not standing behind you.
No! .48 headquarters. She's trying to take off. We got a pursuit. She almost just struck Olivia. Now she's got the collar pinned in. No, stay the back. Get out of the car. 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 On the ground. On the ground. On the ground.
Okay. Now, I'm not going to blame the sister so much. At this point, she's a little scared because she thinks that they are pointing guns at her sister. All right. And anyone who has a family member, sometimes you are going to think that you're probably going to get a little scared or something, especially if you're a minor and you see something pointed at your family member. So I'm not going to put a lot of blame on the sisters. Good morning, Rickles. Hey, Chucky is here. Thank you, Chucky. But this woman has no business being behind the wheel of any car with the emotional state that she's in. I mean, it's no business being there, but she's there. And yeah, this is especially given the recent encounters she's had with police. Okay, well, we're going to continue on. They now got her out of the car after she rammed her husband's car, drove over the curb. Another car, a police car, pulled up in front of her, and I believe she also might have hit that police car. I'm not sure. Let's see what happens. We're going to continue on. This is body cam video and or law crime body cam video, and this was a while ago, but not a lot of people shared it. So I will, because outside of them, I'll do it as well.
Face on your belly. Get on your belly. Get on your belly. Get on your belly. Get on your belly. Taser. Get on your belly. Taser.
Officers tase Kayla after she allegedly rammed into two cruisers and nearly hit an officer. Let's rewind and take a look from a different angle.
What is happening? What's happening?
Because they're trying to take me away again. Don't let them take me away. Keep him away from her. Keep him away from her.
Listen, your window's gonna break out. You're gonna come out.
Face on your belly. Get on your belly.
Get on your belly.
Get on your
Get on
belly.
your stomach.
Get on your
stomach.
Get on your belly. Get on your belly. Taser. Get on your belly. Taser.
Get on.
Hey, everybody, we're going to get you right back to that body cam in just a minute. But here's a question for you. What a lot of the body cams on this channel make clear, I don't know, that the world is just a crazy and totally unpredictable.
Oh, we're gonna have to talk for a little bit.
Get off of me! You don't do this to me again! I told you guys I didn't trust you!
Kayla is tasered a second time as police work to wrangle in the suspect.
Put your head behind your back. Put your head behind your back.
Let me go!
Here, use these. Yeah.
Let me go! Let me go! Let me go! Let me go! I'm not doing anything! I am not doing anything in this again. You guys did it again. Let go of my wrist. Psychos. Hey, yeah, you
Don't you f***ing move or you're getting zapped again.
You are such an abuser. You are a f***ing abuser. Do not zap me just because I called you a f***ing abuser. Okay? No. Can you not? He needs to stay away from me. I already talked to you guys about this. Like, give me my medications. Get off. No. You're trying to take my purse again. Stop.
Cut it off.
No.
We will cut it off.
Bondoni, no. Let me have.
Do you want me to cut off your
We're
purse?
way past that.
Okay. Now, this is where I'm going to agree with her in one situation. I'm going to say, yes, give her medications. Because apparently, maybe that's the one thing, that's the best idea she should do, is maybe give her medications. Now, I also think that you would think that maybe the cops were a little rough with her. At the same time, though, you have to remember, she took her car, drove it in reverse. A cop had to dive out of the way. They drove a car around in front of her, which she also hit after going over a curb. At this point, I'm going to give the cops a break here, even though it seems to be a woman with no weapons. because they just went through a pretty serious situation where someone could have been seriously hurt. And, you know, I don't know. But I'm just saying, I don't want to just say, that these cops did a bad job. I'm saying emotions seem to be going high here, and it could have gone differently. I mean, this could have gone really, really bad. She could have ran over someone. She could have hit, she could have injured somebody in her husband's car, or the child who was also in the husband's car. This could have gone really bad, and I think that's why the cops are taking it this way, is because they've gone through this with her before, and I think that's why they know what they're doing. But once again, maybe they could have done it easier. I don't know. Hey, Dwayne Raps here. The weapon was the car. Yes, when you get behind the wheel of a car and you use it as some sort of a weapon in any way, shape, or form, whether it's how you use it or whether you're not mentally stable, it could be anything. But at that point in time, you are driving a deadly weapon when you're not stable or when something's going on with you emotionally. So that's where I'm going to give them a break on this one. We'll get back to the video.
No, it's not. When he just tasered me.
We will cut it off
Look
if
at
you
my
don't give it to
ankle because
us.
of you guys last time too.
We're taking it off. If you don't want to give it to us, we're going to cut it off. Do you
It's
understand?
fine.
Give me your knife.
It's why are you guys doing this?
battery's dead.
Why are you guys?
You want to play these stupid games? We're just
No,
going to cut
because
it
you're
off.
pressing stop. Oh my god. You guys. No, you did. Nope, that's all you, girl. I told you what was gonna. Okay, and you ran. I'm not gonna help you because this is what happens to me every time. Yeah, because you act like that. No, because I want. No, it's because you act like that. No, it's not. I was trying to turn my car off if you guys would let me. Yeah, that's why you rammed into my cruiser.
And ran into my cruiser.
And almost ran me over. Yeah, you guys want to say that because my sister came down here to save me. Yeah, my body cam has it all, honey. I know, and your body cam has.
Officers decide it's time to get Kayla in a patrol car. Let's see how that goes.
Let's get her in a f***ing car.
No, stop!
You're under arrest.
No, I'm not.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can't be used against you in court. You have the right to have an attorney with you during a questioning. If you can't afford to hire one, won't be provided for you. You have the right to stop and answer a question anytime.
Don't you try anything.
Give me my medicine!
No.
Oh my god! No! My god, you're allowing them to break my arm?
Get in the f***ing car.
I hate him.
Get in the car.
I don't let him touch me. You f***ing piece of shit. My hand's gonna break again.
Well,
Get away!
life's choices.
So, are you kidding me? Get the f*** away, sicko!
This is the victim. He came to file a report. She pinned him in and wouldn't let him out of the door.
Oh, Lord.
I tried to help you.
Well, Chucky, I'll say this. They have not Mirandaized her yet because they don't have to. All right. So they've just gotten her into the car. I would say if I have dealt with this woman on multiple occasions, and once again, she might just need some mental health therapy. But when you're using your car in any way, shape, or form as a weapon, I'm sorry, you're in trouble at that point. That's what happens. All right. And I'm not saying she should be charged with anything at this point, but maybe I just know you can't use your car as a weapon in any way, shape, or form, whether you're stable or not. We've seen all of this with Daryl Brooks in a parade that when you get behind the wheel of a car, you had better be in control of your own emotions. Otherwise, you are driving a missile into anything that's in front of you. And that's the only reason why I'm standing behind these officers and saying, she's completely irrational. And then she says things like, I'm not under arrest. No, you clearly are under arrest. You're in handcuffs. But we'll continue. I'm sorry for interrupting. I have to comment on the video. We'll continue.
Slice my knuckles open that window. You're going to jail. That's where you're going. I promise you are.
Kayla is secured in the patrol car while one officer decides to have a few words with that other woman.
Do you understand that your sister's a grown woman?
I do.
Who are you?
Sorry.
Hold on. I'm not done. I'm not done. You may in just a second. Who are you to come interfere? I'm not saying that was your initial intention, but when we're dealing with her, what is you adding to the mix going to do? All this did was make me focus on you as well as focusing on her. And one of our officers almost just got hit by her car because she's nuts.
I got scared. I don't know what you had out on you, but when you pulled the first thing out, I thought you had a gun at her, so that's why I came forward. And I've never seen any of my family members be shot or have a gun pulled out on them. So I'm
Fortunately, I've never shot anybody.
Okay, but I'm sorry I react like that. You have to understand, I've never seen anything like this, and this has been a lot on me.
I can imagine. Do you understand that by this situation, your involvement up to this point right now, get you a trip to the Stark County Jail?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Please. No,
Is this a learning experience?
Yes, please.
Is this ever going to happen again?
No, I promise you.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
The officer sends the woman on her way, while another officer checks back in with the man Kayla was allegedly trying to pin in.
Got temporary custody because she had an incident about 2 weeks ago where she resisted arrest.
Okay.
And some people, my son tried to call 911. She hit him and pushed him down. And that's why I came here today to check on that and make sure. Because they did something strange. I said I wanted to file a report, and they had me just talk to somebody over the phone.
Okay.
I was like, it doesn't seem right. I want to go there. I want to file it. I want to write it down.
Right.
Sure it's with that.
You actually want to do a statement?
Yeah, she's talking with him. Yeah.
I've been trying to go for it.
Yeah, he said that there's another case that he's coming to check it. He was coming here to file a complaint against her for hitting his son. He's also wanted to check on another complaint that he had made. Dispatch said he's likely working with Wells. I'm unsure because it's not finished or whatever. I don't know. When I got here listening to the 911 call, I could hear tapping. And I could hear him.
The tapping.
And then I see her right here. She's preventing him from exiting the car. He's being as cool as a cucumber, hanging out inside, but she's antagonizing. I mean, she had him pinned in back here.
I could hear her now.
Opening doors to the doors. Opening the doors. Been having trouble for a couple months because I have not on the charger. It's hard for me to get that.
Give me one second.
I should not be. Is there a female?
So to say she's sorry for hitting your car.
Okay. Now, they're going to continue to have back and forth with the cop here. Did I pause that? Okay. They're going to continue to have back and forth with her in the back of the car. She's completely irrational, but once again, I don't know her situation. The young girl is a minor, and the cops kind of give her a teaching lesson, I guess you could say. I don't know if it's appropriate. I'm only sharing a video. Okay, I'm not doing it. I'm placing a little bit of judgment on this woman needs some sort of help. All right, that's all I'm doing. I'm not placing judgment here. I'm just saying yeah, we should have. I hope I didn't. I hope I didn't make Faves pissed off at me or something. I mean, I'm only showing a video of what seems to be a woman that needs some sort of help or might be unhinged. But, I'm going to continue the video because I want to show you what she says as she continues in the back of the cop car. Because this level of either mental malfunction or entitlement needs to be addressed by somebody. Maybe not a court of law, but maybe a court of law can direct her into a place where she can find that mental health. Because if the cops are having an ongoing situation with her that they know is existing, then maybe we need to do something. I don't know, but let's we'll keep going on. I'm sorry for interrupting. I have to.
Stay away from me. They think I'm on drugs and I'm not. I literally just.
Hey, listen, hold still. I have sharp in my hand. I don't want to get poked, and I don't want you to get poked.
Yeah, they want me to get in trouble. They set me the up. I was on the phone with the sheriff. You guys knew what you were doing this whole time.
Don't move. Okay.
They busted my face. They don't care what the fuck
Just
they
the
do.
two prongs.
Look at my wrist from last time.
All right, hold still. I'm still looking.
Please. Look at my wrist from what they did to me last time. Do not
When
let
was
them
that?
on the 11th.
All right, can you turn back around for me? Nothing.
They are not allowed to touch me. I told them, do not touch me. Do not touch me. Do not
Yeah,
touch
this is
me.
you. Okay. Okay, thank you.
I have these in your day.
Somebody on the other side? What's that? Somebody on the other side? Yeah.
No, leave me alone.
Okay, hang tight.
Do you want me to fix your dress?
Why did you do this?
Well, why'd you run me over?
I did not.
Would you like me to fix your dress or no? I will fix your dress for you.
If you would, but I don't
Okay.
want I want my son.
Okay, well, right now, we're not worried about your son. We're worried about making sure.
I already talked to my therapist today and my doctors from the place. So why can't there was you guys can't do anything when I'm not there. I have no way to even get a hold of anybody to figure out that no contact order was even there. I want my son. You can't just take my son and my cat from me.
Right now, I mean, you're going to jail. You know that, right?
Why? Because you guys did this.
You did that. I'm pretty sure you did that. You worked into my cruiser.
Quit trying to turn this around on me. You saw it shows him running at me.
Goodbye.
It shows him running at me at the car. My sister's a witness to it, and I have video too.
Don't worry, so do I.
A witness statement for him.
Should we also have a video of you almost running me over?
No, you don't.
No, I do. Pretty sure I do.
Are you going to listen to me?
I'm listening to
Not
you.
you.
Oh, well.
You want me to try to get some vitals on you, please?
Well, yeah, Tracy, and that they do have a juvenile delinquent. Minor would go to, a place, but in this situation, they actually just let her go. I think he did it because first off, she showed up as a potential, threat, and I question that. But she is involving herself in a situation where now they're dealing with two people, right? There's a person behind them. Then there's what seems to be unhinged person behind the wheel of a car. And they do end up giving her like a teaching moment, suggesting that they're taking her to jail. And then they tell her to turn around. They take the cuffs off her and send her on her way. All right. But once again, you do have to remember, she wouldn't get out of her car. This is a police officer. You have to do what you're told. You can't just say no. That's not how this works. All right, we'll go back to the video. We'll watch a little more, and then we'll get into some wrestling.
Can we do some vitals on you just to make sure you're okay? That's what we're here for.
I'm going to have my heart rate.
All right, that's understandable.
I need my medication. You guys can't take my medication.
Well, we're not allowed to administer any medication.
Well, I'm allowed to have my phone.
Hey, Rose. He's going to get vitals.
You are not allowed to take people's phones and property.
Can I get some vitals on you, please?
We're worried about the vitals right now. Get vitals and I'll talk to you later.
EMTs attempt to check Kayla out medically, but she's not exactly up for the help.
So you're not going to let us check you out?
Well, we don't have any control over that. That has nothing to do with us. We're at the fire department here because I don't think you're getting full right now. We have to check you out before anything. I'm not taking you to jail. You got to go to the hospital. That's what happens after you get changed. Yeah, that's not on us. We don't do that. Nobody's laughing. No. It's not.
What a good day to be a rider.
Check you out and just do our job.
Literally.
And she refuses. We'll just take her later and drag her out.
That's fine.
Clearance. Are you going to let the ambulance take you down? Maybe gas based on where the glass is, where they were holding her. It's probably just cuts from the glass and the outer.
Yeah.
She said that.
I'm trying to jump forward.
Yeah, you're going to jail. So you're going to the hospital for. Listen, you're going to the hospital to get clearance. You can either go up in an ambulance or you can ride with one of us, and we'll just drag you out of the car for clearance.
See, it's allowed. They're
One
allowed
of
to
the
talk to me like that when I didn't even touch them.
Well, then you need to go in the ambulance
I
with
need
them
you
if
to
you don't want to
leave
be
me
away.
alone.
All right, then you can just ride up with us.
No, I'm not. I'm
Yep.
not riding with them.
Yep, go ride with us.
Please don't.
This is my car, isn't it?
No.
Go with you.
I'll go with you.
No, she doesn't want to. We'll take her to the hospital. We'll drag her out up there.
Ride in the ambulance, please.
So, attempted vehicular assault on a police officer.
You're such a liar.
And
It's on your body cam.
yes.
Yeah, that you tried to
And,
run into my car.
Cool.
Can
We'll
I
take her
please
up
go
and-
with the ambulance, please?
No, we're taking you up.
No,
Yep.
you're
Too late.
not.
You
I
made your
don't want you
decision.
near me.
You're still going to the hospital, so
I don't want
we're
you
not in
near me.
violation
Let
of
me
anything.
go to the
It's going to be me that transports you. You've dealt with me a million times. It's going to be okay. All right.
I can't not go without my phone and money again. I need my phone.
Well, I've got bad news about Stark County Jail. They're not going to let you have your phone.
This isn't my fault.
Okay, that's going to be for the court to decide, okay? The decision's already been made as far as today. So we're going to take you to the ambulance. We're going to take you to the hospital. No more issues. Nobody wants. Well, you need to make sure that you are amenable to our orders. All right?
Kayla was taken to the Stark County Jail and charged with felonious assault, obstructing official business, OVI, resisting arrest.
Well, there you have it. A little. Shoot! I just closed the video. I think it was Ohio. Most everything that's crazy happens in Ohio, Liz. If you remember, Liz, you saw Mr. Pancake, right? He was also in Ohio. Some crazy stuff happens in Ohio. I assume everyone here's seen Mr. Pancake, right? If you haven't seen Mr. Pancake, I will bring it up at some point. We could do it, but Legal Vice has covered it. Also, I shared it. I sent it. I was in the Nope Show with Squid Pro Quo, and I said, Squid, you have to show Mr. Pancake, and she's like, Mr. Pancake. And I was like, yeah, Mr. Pancake. I was just in her chat. And she pulled up Mr. Pancake on the Nope Show. And it was on Squid's channel. And it was so funny. But I'm not gonna do it today because I don't have Mr. Pancake pulled up. But if go check out Squid Pro Quo and go to the Nope Show. It's about an hour plus in. And then she covers Mr. Pancake, and it's actually funnier on her stream because she was doing it with Rosalind Duke, and they were just laughing and laughing and laughing. So go to Squid Per Quo, go check her out. Actually, And if you want me to cover it, I will do it. She's going to make Friday mornings Ohio Man videos. No, Chucky. No, that's just, it's funny. Credence and Mikey, who I also follow with We've Got a Chase channel, they do Florida Fridays, which is really funny. Go check them out. They're really funny as well. Like I said, they started covering the backyard wrestling, and then Mikey did like just one stream of it and walked away. And I'm like, why would he walk away from this delightfulness? Oh, well, let's get to it. I like it. Let's get to it. Let me find it here. Tennessee Backyard Wrestling. All right. There we go. All right. I gotta mute it for a bit. There's some music involved, so I do have to I do have to mute it a little bit. Liz Barnes lives near Stark County Jail. Which Stark County Jail? Is that in Ohio? Is that Stark County Jail in Ohio, Liz? It's not as bad as Florida. That's it scary. Yeah, Florida's crazy. They have dinosaurs down there. They got all this. Oh, okay. So Liz is in Ohio. I'm sorry. I just doxed Liz. I just doxed her. Yeah, I'm just kidding, Liz. Here, you said relive my, but if this was the Two Lees channel, they'd be like, they just doxed Liz. They're crazy. I cannot watch regular boxing ever since I found Knuckle Fight Club on YouTube. I've never seen Knuckle Fight Club on YouTube. I've seen Slap Fight. And I would do Slap Fight, but only if I could go first and run away. I would never agree to go second. that's my one rule. I go first and I get the opportunity to run away. But I've never seen Bare Knuckle Fight Club. I'll check that out. That sounds interesting. Let's see what's going on now. This is episode 6 now of I haven't even shared the screen yet. Let's see. Now this is episode 6 of the Backyard Tennessee Wrestling near Akron and Canton area. Okay, Liz. I've never been to Ohio, Liz. We'll have to come sometime. I'll have to visit up there sometime. You have to give me some ideas of places to go in Ohio. I have to go around the country a little bit more. I haven't been. I've been around the Midwest, Ohio, Kansas, Missouri. But that's kind of it. When I went to Washington, went to the what did they call that thing? The Smithsonian Museum. That was interesting. We went up there. We went to that thing. Saw the White House and some other thing, but yeah, we saw all the major sites in Washington. That was it. When I went there, all right, I'll tell you a little funny thing. When I went there, it was right after the very first Million Man March, right? I mean, so we're talking, God, I don't know, 30 some years ago. and one of my buddies was like, who bought a Million Man March t-shirt as a keepsake because there was nowhere near a million men there, and it was cute and funny. I'm always for the funny, and I thought it was funny just watching him buy a Million Man March t-shirt and then wear it. Stark County is NFL Football Hall of Fame. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Akron is near Jeremy's house. Jeremy, my good buddy. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's great. I might have to come up there. Maybe I'll visit Jeremy if I come up there. when I collect my checks and all that stuff. Okay, now for Tennessee Backyard Wrestling. Sandusky? I don't know, Tracy. Can I come to Sandusky? That sounds... Oh, no, that was the Penn State Sandusky. Okay, I can come to Cedar Point Sandusky. That's okay. The other one, the Penn State guy, he was the child... Yeah, thingy. Million-person merch. Yeah, Justin Trudeau would do that to me. He would take me off my stream and make me do this. We're going to have to watch part of this video on mute, so don't get mad at me, folks. It's just they have intro music and stuff to the wrestling, but I will talk and I will let you know what's going on with the wrestling today. Trust me, I won't let you down. Here we go. As you see now, they have some intro to what's coming on with the wrestling. We've gotten rid of the garbage bag. We have other things going on. Now, all of a sudden, we have a ring. Well, sort of. This is a... It's covered with a tarp. And they got... I'm going to tell you, I'll give you what's under the tarp, all right? You'll see it, I think, in this one, because the tarp comes off. It's a bunch of spare tires that are under this tarp, and that's what's keeping them safe. But here you get highlights of what's going to come up on Backyard Tennessee Wrestling, and I want to make something clear. I'm not making fun of their channel because they've gone places. This is a very good channel at this point. I'm sharing their early streams and working our way up to where they are now. Because I would tell everyone, go watch Tennessee Backyard Wrestling. It's delightfully funny. I mean, it's a good show, actually. It's a good stream. It's good to catch up on just to have a laugh, you know. But I have to share the beginning portions of where it came from, and their interest, you know, they have new characters, and there's a whole lot going on with this thing. But yeah, here's another new character that comes in. You know, this guy, I just have to wait till some of the music ends. He's going to come in and then he's going to start talking. Let's get to that part. Let me... All right, let's see if we got through that portion. Now, this is a hardcore match, I believe. This is a hardcore match. As you see, they have a ring set up there. He brought out crutches, a baseball bat. He is the hardcore champion.
No.
And they're quickly getting after it. Like, now you can see they got the caution tape up. This is the barrier of where we can, I don't know, wrestle, I guess. I don't know. Now, there's a little bit more contact in episode 6.
That ain't my boy.
You can see there's contact. We got a crowd. Look at those cars around. We have parents involved, possibly. I mean, things are starting to grow for him by episode 6. They might have concessions at this point. Yeah. I mean, we're talking. I showed you episode 3, Nancy. Now we're on episode 6, and they have a crowd, possibly concessions, maybe popcorn's being sold. I don't know, but everyone's seeming to enjoy it. We're bringing lawn chairs to this
Come on.
thing.
Come on, pony champion.
This is kind of exciting.
Prove what you got.
Now you can see Atomic is the referee in this one. Atomic, what's his name? Atomic Nitro or something. Atomic is the referee in this one. You know, I don't know. I have to go back and remember Atomic's name. One thing I wanted to see, though, because I haven't gone this far into this, I don't know how many of the original wrestlers are still in the game, you know, like are still doing it. But you can see here, they still have the ladder over in the corner holding up some caution tape. See, they added a ladder to this deal. And there is a whole group. I mean, they have like 30 people there. We're talking episode 6.
Come on, Redneck Man. He's a pony champion. Everybody knows it.
Doing wrestling.
Go.
Look at the splash. He just did a splash. Devastating. It's okay, Liz. Yeah, I was doxxed too by Volbit, but that's okay. I was never hiding who I was either. If you're moving to Texas, go to Dallas, because I believe Rockland lives in Dallas, so you can hang out with Ross. I am actually quite impressed in this one that now they got the crowd. We got the ring, which is
but you can't tell because I knocked you out last week.
Houston area. Okay. Now the hardcore champion, the guy in the black shirt, his face is always red. I don't know why, but his face is always red.
Get him.
So he might be,
look, he's a phony champion.
a little red around the chops.
Oh.
He is, and now he's bringing a ladder into this match too. Well, that really hit him there. That's kind of a weak shot. Nancy lives in Pasadena, Maryland. Another place I'll have to visit, hang out with Nancy. J-Up, hanging out with Nancy. Doing a live stream with Nancy.
Hit that referee, please. Hit that referee. Hey, don't. Hit it, ref. Look out! Hey, don't get over here. What are they doing over here?
Now, if you're not a member of this show, then you probably have not seen the first one I shared. All right, but you can go back and watch. I believe it's episode 3. And you can go back and watch because you can see we've moved on. We have a bunch of tractors there. It looks like we've mowed the lawn. Look at all the fans we have in 3 weeks in Tennessee backyard wrestling. I mean, there's like 30 cars there. I mean, this is turning into a big deal. And they have a tarp covering a bunch of spare tires in a 6x6 ring. And once again, I'm not making fun of this channel. This is a growing thing. It's no different than mine was. You know, you look at my first stream, it was garbage, but it was funny. And I think that's why they keep it up, because they're like, this is funny. You know, we're doing our thing. It's a fun stream, and we're just going to keep it up. Hey, Lisa Hines is here. Damn it, I'm late. Lisa, don't worry. you can go back and watch from the beginning. We covered a crazy, well, I don't want to say crazy, but we covered a woman who seemed unhinged and wouldn't get out of the car for the police. And now we're doing a little wrestling, you're right, but I'll share this after. Let's keep going on with the wrestling. Let's see what's going on with the wrestling. I'm sorry, I interrupted.
No, get over here!
We have an entire match going on.
No, get away from here, please!
Now he goes over. Now they have announcers. Right now in this one here, we have announcers.
Wait. Oh! Right there, ladies and gentlemen. Oh! Jesus! Jesus! I don't care what mine to begin with. Oh, to the face! Hey,
Come on.
Well, Lisa, it's just me today. In the morning streams, I don't get Star with me in morning stream. She has to work, and so now you can see he's back in the ring. He's in the ring in this hardcore match where weapons are allowed. And we have, he's a little out of it, a little shaken. Look at that. We had a thing. And look at the guy in the back in the red shorts. Look at that. Did you see the guy in the red shorts? He's like really into this. Hey, hang on. I almost feel like I have to go back to this. Look at the guy in the red shorts on the back of the truck. This is incredible. He is pumped up for this. Look at he is pumped up. He's recording it. Oh yeah, Chucky. They have ropes, a ring, they have a fog machine. They have stuff going on in the future. That's what I said. I'm not making fun of the site. I encourage everybody to go watch this stream. All right, it's just I like to cover it from the beginning to show how they grow, because they did a good job, But it just starts off a little slow. They do their ropes and they're coming off the top of the ropes.
Your winner!
Atomic, I can't remember his name. Atomic Ninja or whoever it is. I think he's still with the show. I think he still wrestles. I don't know. I'll have to go back and check. But no, I think he's still on the thing.
Hey, Billy, you say you're
a food truck. Now that's a good idea, Dwayne. They should have a food truck on this thing. That is stupid. Now that's Little Mike. That's Little Mike right there. Little Mike has his own hand sign.
Scars and Stripes. You need a opponent for that title. I need two. How about this? That's Scars and Stripes. You and me in that title versus title match.
That Asian is still around, and that Asian eventually changes his name. I can't remember what his new name is, but that Asian is around with us. Like, I don't know. Cheers later. So who can see? This is Little Mike. I'll show a screen of him where he does his hand signals. He might do it in this one. I don't know. But now you can see Little Mike has hopped in. And, well, I don't know. Now we're just looking at the ground. So there's a weed there. And it's the ground. I don't know where we're going with this thing. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what this is, kids. I'm sorry. I guess we took a break from the wrestling. I don't know. Here's some pine cones and here's some weeds and dirt. I don't know if I should fast forward if we just want to keep seeing what's going on here. Oh, that's his sign. See, it's the M and the L, right? Little Mike, that's his sign. And then, and now he's out there with Atomic. So Little Mike and Atomic are friends. Now, I'm going to give you a little foreshadowing. At some point in time, Atomic is going to turn on Little Mike because there's a faction that's going to be born, and Little Mike is going to get turned on by Atomic.
I finally figured a way to get away, and I got out of there.
Safe.
It wasn't hard though.
Exactly.
This guy helped me.
Oh yeah.
This is the Jobber Championship in memorial of the piece of crap Fat Asian.
who quit for just a little stupid joke, and they apologized for it. I mean, come on, Fat Asian, if you're listening to this, boy, you're lucky you're not here. I'll kick your butt right here, right now.
I'm the best.
Shut up! Hey, we're supposed to sell Billy and Hillbilly Deluxe that come out.
Oh, intro new characters. We got new characters. I'll just leave the music playing. I'll probably get demonetized in this stream, but I don't give a shit. It doesn't really matter.
Jumping him. Yeah, real. He did what was best for business.
Hey, I just proved me a point. I'm the best champion in TBW.
Hey man, I got the
I'm gonna
best.
prove it. That's Scorch.
Hey, loser of the match wins the belt.
Now we're gonna have to get a new referee in there because now Atomic might be a part of this match. This seems like it might be a tag team match. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I know I am.
I was like, where's the ref at? Come on, let's get this match started right now. Now, winner gets the money for a big briefcase for a shot at TBW Championship anytime he wants.
All right, so the guy in the red tank top, he had to get rid of his board. I don't know why he's carrying a board, but it's just, that's his thing. And there, oh, look at that move. We had a powerful move. That was a DDT, they call it. Well, sort of.
Come on, Tommy Titan.
I promised you some Friday fun. I don't know if I'm delivering, but I promised you some Friday fun, and that's what I'm giving you. In future streams, Nancy, you're going to see a lot of pants falling down, I believe. This does happen on occasion.
Where's the ref at?
There's no ref.
Now, one thing I'm confused about is Atomic now is in the black shirt and he's wearing a mask. But as referee, he didn't wear a mask. So now I question what's the point of the mask? It seems weird, but once again, the kids are out playing. They're having some fun. They're creating some entertainment, creating some content. Look at that move there. They're not doing anything criminal, so I'm not going to sit and pick on these kids. Because, like I said, they've grown their channel and they're doing something really good, right? I'm just here to show the beginning portions of the growth. But, I mean, because they are doing something positive. They have a whole crew of people here watching their show. Here he's climbing the ladder. Look at that move. It was a push to the face and then a jump.
Come on, Tommy, come on. Finish him.
I don't know what that move was. You have to explain it to me. I'm strictly doing this for myself almost at this point. It's like 24 people here, and I don't care. This is Hillbilly Entertainment. Yes, Nancy. Yes, Liz. Their mom's like, where the damn ladder go? How am I going to go swimming? I have another episode. It might be one before this, where they're using the ladder for the first time, and then they finally realize they have to hold the ladder before someone can jump off of it. That's the reverse outplay. I will tell you this much, folks. When we get further on in this, you are going to be stunned at where they go. All right? Because keep in mind, they go on for 8 years and they're going today. This is 2017 period. The butt cheek smooch. Here we're attempting the ladder, but yeah, we're not going to quite get up on it.
Get him!
No, Lisa, this is not true. I mentioned this before in the members only. They have 8 or 9,000 subscribers actually, and like I said, they grew their channel. These kids are very good. Very, very good. They've grown their channel and they have evolved. And like I said, 8 or 9,000 subscribers. Because I always want to say, I'm not making fun of this channel. I'm trying to drive people to go watch them. I really enjoy them. And so that's why I'm sharing it. But they're early videos, if you remember my early video. You know, it was so awful, but I keep it up. I hate to remember myself where I came from my very first video. Janice B is here. Hey, Janice, you're just catching into some. Oh boy, the ropes are down. They've now destroyed the ropes, and we're using that as a weapon. Hey, Janice B, we're watching a little wrestling.
Do a leg sweep or something.
Now, I don't know about that. They just ran that ladder into that truck. So, you know, I don't know if the owner of that truck's going to be happy. Now we got Atomic is in a tough position right there.
What's he doing? What is he doing?
Yeah, right now they're making more right now. But no, these guys are wonderful. Now he's got the tinfoil that he just hit Atomic with. I can't remember the guy in the red shirt. I can't remember his name. It's like Bronco Billy or something. I can't remember.
Wait a minute, what's he doing? Why ain't he up there? That was a gear stand.
His name is Atomic something. Atomic Tornado. I can't remember. But he's the best. I'll show you a video in the future where his main tagline is, "I'm the best." He gets rid of the mask eventually. The mask only lasts for maybe the first 20 episodes, and then he gets rid of it because he becomes the champion at one point. He becomes the champion at one point in time. The heavyweight champion, I don't know, the world champion, I don't know. Janice, I bring you good stuff. All right. Oh, look, see, that's the point of the ladder. It looks like this is a match where you have to get the briefcase out of the tree, and then you get. I don't know what we're doing here. Oh yeah, you got it. You got to climb the ladder. Yes, let's get them to 9K. These guys are wonderful. And I don't want them to strike my channel for sharing this delightfulness. Because, no, I'm trying to send them more subs. I like them. So, yeah, he just won the briefcase and the tree award. I don't know what that gives him.
The bitch always got a plan. Thank you, Jeff, for having
Well, I think Mom is there, Chucky. Mom is in the crowd, I'm fairly certain. Now, there's the bigger gentleman. Oh, boy, there's his sign. Look at that. It's the M and the L. Right there. And for some reason, they're coming back out. This might be a replay. Didn't we already watch this?
You ready to eat my blow?
I don't know what's going on here. We'll continue. But that's little Mike. Little Mike. No, I thought he already wrestled. Is he wrestling? Maybe we missed something.
Oh yeah!
There's more ground. We got some more grass, some pine cones, and then you got this guy entering. I don't know what this is all about.
Where's the ref at? Where's the ref at? Come on. Oh, where's the ref at, huh? They're supposed to stick around. We got a ref.
Wolfie, this is the beginning of their channel, okay? So we're just starting out the anthology, okay? So I'm only showing you the beginnings of this, okay? But I would say in terms of fun, this channel's pretty good. Now, this guy's blindfolded. It looks like maybe he's wearing a mask.
Let's go! Come on, babies! Let's go! Oh!
But no, Wolfie, we're not going to judge them because this is very early on. We're talking 8 years ago. Yes, they have merchandise now. They have.
Come on, Zach.
You know, you can see pictures of each of their different wrestlers and what they've accomplished. This is not like a small deal. These are nobodies. I'm just covering them from the beginning to show where it starts. And we'll get to where it finishes because I love these guys. I'm a subscriber to their channel.
Yeah.
Now they're starting to get a little bit better with their moves. Like if you remember from the members only, if you were there, or if you weren't, go back and watch. I believe it's episode 3, and you're gonna find a little bit more. Or the contact was very weak in episode 3. And now we're moving on to episode 6 where you can see a little bit more contact. Unfortunately, and I believe maybe the next stream, one of their wrestlers, Big Joe or Big Daddy or whatever, I don't remember his name. One of their wrestlers has to retire.
Let go. Hey, you heard me, man.
Very, very early on, one of the wrestlers, the GM, who was also wrestling, has to retire.
I don't pop work nut. What you call that?
Oh no, Nancy. we'll have a little person. Unfortunately, it's not a little person, it's like an 8-year-old kid. But an 8-year-old kid's going to join in and become part of the mix. Oh yeah, Wolfie. I mean, this is a fun watch because it is funny, and like I said, I mean, I guess you could say I'm kind of making fun of it, but not really because I know where they're headed, and so I know in advance where they're headed. And I think that's why they left these streams up, is to show where they went. Like I said, underneath that tarp is a bunch of tires. This guy's just sitting down. I don't know what he's all about. But no, eventually they have a ring, they got ropes, and they got all these effects and cool stuff. It's just, it starts off here. And little Mikey's on the roof here. He breaks out of it. Mikey has a mustache. He's the only one that can grow a mustache at this point. Now this guy jumps in. Now here's the 8-year-old kid. I don't know what he's doing there. Let's protect the kid.
Hey, don't turn on your other friend here.
There's an entire pickup truck with like 20 people hanging out in a pickup truck. Like,
Hey, it's for your phones. Yeah.
They don't want to get too close to the action in case it comes out of the ring. Hi, Sweet Rage. Thank you for coming in.
Almost knocked myself out.
What's the great idea? To get your family new dishes when they have to watch my stream? Like, this will end when the dishes are done. You can be finished watching Backyard Tennessee Wrastling.
Oh! New body splash. Oh! Back on. Come on, little Mike. Come on, little Mike. Discord, what's Discord about to do? Oh, and a knockout blow right there.
Well, you know what? In the members only Chucky, we got to see Fat Asian, and he does a dance when he ends.
That's one point for little Mike.
Oh, I see. That's a good idea, Sweet Rage. You backyard wrestle, the winner does, or the loser does dishes. That's a great idea.
Oh. You want to use it now? You want to use it now? Push him open the oak tree.
Oh, yeah, the ring has been moved many times, Liz. They're constantly moving the ring. But eventually, this does grow into an entire stage with, I believe, there's seating. I don't know. This grows into a much bigger thing. I'm working off memory here because I've seen quite a bit of it. Now, little Mike is taking a beating here. He is taking a beating from Mystery Wrestler. I don't know this guy's name. Oh, here comes the pin. Are we going to get him here? Where's the ref?
I'm sorry, this is boring.
I think it's fake barbed wire. I don't know if it's real or not. As you can see in the background, there are your two announcers.
Little Mike just taking a sweet little time. One, two, three. That was a guy. That's another point for him. What?
Now, the guy in the black shirt. with the boots on, I don't know if he's the referee because he was just trying to count him out.
Fuck it.
I don't even think he's the ref. Where is the ref? Is there not a ref? What's going on? Now this kid is hitting the little Mike with a stick, and now they're both ganging up on the other team. This is not out of hand. I don't know what's going on.
Finish our match. Why?
Oh,
Oh,
God. Kicked out. Is he kicked out? Is he kicked out of bad company, ladies and gentlemen?
All right, we're back in the ring. Sort of.
What are you going to do? Come on.
The crowd is. See, that was a fast count, Wolfie. That's why I think he might be a little one-sided in this deal. But he's part of the faction. He's with Lil Mike and Atomic until Atomic turns on them. So. Yes, they do, Janice, and that's what I'm saying. Because I'm not trying to make fun of them, but their early streams are funny, and then they grow. I'm not just quite sure why I'm watching this. I'll tell you why you're watching this, Liz, because you get to hang out with me, and we get to watch this. That's why. They froze here. Are they LARPing wrestling now? Does that ref have a wand? Well, the ref, I'm not sure really who the ref is just yet. We're still, that's questionable at this point, bro. You'll have to go back to the end or to the beginning, bro, and then you'll get the full clip. We did some crazy. Well, I don't want to say crazy. We did a woman who was having issues with the cops, and then we got to wrestling, and yeah, it's just gone in weird directions here. It is entertaining.
Come on, man, get out.
Oh, how did I find this, Lisa? I'll tell you how I found this. Hang on. Now you're gonna force me to hit the pause button because I want to make this clear. This is how I found this, Lisa. There's a channel out there called Credence and Mikey. I don't know. They got a channel called We Gotta Chase, and Mikey on the channel does some streams on his own occasionally. And he started this, and he said, he was going to cover it from start to finish. And he covered, and this was 2-3 years ago, I can't remember. And he covered like 3 episodes and never did anything else with it. And I was like, gosh, why didn't he finish it? Get on with it. Show me some stuff. And no, he never did anything. And I loved it so much. I was like, I want to do that, but I want to go the full way. All the way to the beginning, because I love Credence and Mikey, but you have to go back years, maybe a couple of years to find Mikey's coverage of this, but he did a one stream, 1 hour of it, and that was it. And I was like, oh, we can do this better, I think. So anyways, you can check out Credence and Mikey. I love Credence and Mikey, but that's what led me to find Tennessee Backyard Wrestling. And no, it's delightful. All right, back to our program.
1, 2,
All right, I'm going to leave you to this video. I'll be back in 2 minutes, all right? Hang on. I'll be back with commentary in 2 minutes.
Get up. Get back in the ring. 1, 2. Come on, get back in the ring. 3, 4. I don't care what you do. Get back in the ring. No DP. Come on. Just get out of here. Hey, if you know what your job is, get out of here.
This is a fire right.
Work it up. Go wrestling. It's part of the show. Come on.
This girl got up. Ladies and gentlemen, we all know.
Hey! Pick one weapon to hit him with. Oh, yes, this is Kerry. It's not really him.
Yeah, we
Hey!
Come
on. Come on, get in the ring.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is just that referee needs to go back to their job. Oh, the ref's got loose heel. The ref has got loose heel.
Come on, Archie, hit him with it. Hit him for real. Hard.
Hey, come here,
Why does he have loose heel? Why does he have loose
Hey,
heel?
who was this guy unmasked?
Oh, this code run.
Come on.
Oh, this code's running back. Here's your pipe. Swing at him. Oh, look at that hitting him right now. This code run.
Okay, here we go
Here we
again.
go.
Back to it.
He's running.
Still wrestling. Still going on.
I was on hell.
Oh, me.
Get in the ring, little Mike. Wait for him.
It's killing me. Oh, the fans threw some.
The fans are throwing them weapons now.
Yes.
The match that was canceled seems to be happening. It's the fans bring weapons match. Oh,
Yeah, the fans brought it.
Oh, thanks, Wolfie. I appreciate it. No, it is hard work to grow a channel. I'll talk a little bit through this because I know we're kind of just watching here.
Oh, he skipped forward.
Oh, there's our referee. Now we can see who our referee is. Haven't seen him much of this
the weird part is it's a
stream.
nine-count match.
We have a new
It's an
referee.
Iron Man match.
Mom's on the porch there, it looks like.
I think the referee
We've
is trying
left
to back him.
the entire
Fans!
thing. I don't know where anybody's going. They're all running. I don't know what's happening now.
Get him.
Get him.
Where's the cameraman?
Look,
I'm not supposed to be cameraman.
there's a truck filled with stuff.
Come on. Come on.
Well, Mikey seems like he took a shot.
Let's go.
Where's he?
Hey, hey.
Now he's got a boot on his hand.
Oh!
This is going sideways.
Let's go. This is the.
Mitchell.
It's okay.
It was you.
He's in the.
How's this going now?
It's
What's happening?
go.
Things just took a turn. We had a whole bunch of people running around the house, and now we're back to the ring
Oh, what's
with
this on weapon?
sticks. 16 minutes left. He threw the boot on his head. We're back with the boot. Now he, I don't know, he just threw this. Don't think they can slow down.
No spot.
Hey, what the hell?
This is getting out of hand now. The ref needs to, now they got random kid coming in. This kid's gonna get hurt.
Put the mask on, little Mike.
And you wondered why I was sharing this with you today, right? It's a Friday morning from 8 to shoot. It's 9:49. We got like 10 minutes left, I think, of this stream. I think we're getting there. We have 10 minutes left. 10 minutes left, and then I'm going to sign off.
Let's go, Trent! Let's go, Trent!
Discord.
Hit him in the This is crazy.
There's a couple more matches.
We got more matches.
More matches! More matches! What's next? Another referee!
And now I don't know what's going on. 'Cause now we're
security.
changing
No more
refs.
boy.
Did we have a winner? I don't know what happened. Where did things
okay?
go
Yeah.
here?
Okay, we don't got.
Little Mikey's down. Atomic Tornado's now the ref. We have a new ref. Oh no, it's still going on. We still have a match going here.
Give him a splash! Elbow! Something! Swanton bomb! Anything! Oh!
Come on. Come on.
They haven't reached the point where they have security for the audience yet, Nancy. They're going to get there, I promise you.
Oh God, I'm out of the way. Where's that? Hang on, whatever.
I'll check with DJ Radis on that, Wolfie. That might be possible. That might be possible.
Your boy's getting whooped.
He's got whooped in his damn leg. Whoop.
This gets back to the boot.
Watch
I
the
don't
shit.
know.
No, God, no. Keep his mask on. Trust me, it's hideous. No.
Hey,
AJ Simpson, this is for you. He's right over there. Jesus Christ. Hit him. Hit him. Do something. What was that?
We have a winner. Little Mikey.
This makes me sick.
Give us the hand signal. There it is.
Quit showing off. Get in the
Mike.
ring.
They have the announcer's table there.
Trust me, it is, man.
From the front yard to the backyard to the side of the yard, back to the yard, then we have space.
Well, hold on. I thought the match was over. What are we doing now? Are we just beating them down more? Or what are we doing? I thought we won.
Come on, you tap out, Discord. You tap out.
Take that mask off if people want to see a face.
Now I'm a little confused. I thought, didn't we just have a 3 count? This is.
You tap out, little Mike.
No.
You tap out.
Know what's going on here. Nap time. We'll be through. That's a good nap.
He's got a pin.
1, 2.
Trust me, I'm wrapping up soon here with this. We've had a winner once. I don't know why we're still going, but there's 5 more minutes. We'll finish this off.
Come on. In the ring.
Discord. Get him, son. Elbow.
1, 2.
Okay. See, I thought we had a fast 3 count. Because Chucky pointed that out, I think. It was pretty fast.
Yeah! He's finally on the board. It's about time it's miracle. Praise Jesus.
Is this like a... So now he won.
I don't see you doing no tricks. Look out!
Maybe you have to pin somebody more than once. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Because there has to be a conclusion, right?
Oh.
I mean, there's 5 minutes left. We're gonna get a winner, right? They're not gonna leave me. They're not gonna just leave me wondering. There has to be a winner.
We are now at the 10-minute and 25.
Oh!
Let me copy.
Now they're banging up on the car. The owner of that car is probably like, man, my car just got used as a prop.
Dragging him. Come on.
I got another clip from these guys where the guy, one of them goes to throw the other guy into the ring and he misses, like grabbing him and
Oh my God!
And the guy just runs on his own into the ring and lays down hurt. Sweet rage. These guys are gonna down 2.0 ring. We get to a much better ring, I promise you, at some point, but we're gonna stick with the tarp for a little while. The ring, first version of the ring doesn't come until about a year or 2 into this thing. Buck Naked's here. Hey, Buck Naked. I had a mustache for 50 years. The guy in orange makes me want to shave. Yeah, you know. but I'm gonna give him a break because I think he's like 15 at this point. So let's not judge too much just yet.
They don't mean to still be a match. Oh, come on. Come on.
I thought you said it was halftime.
Yeah, rub it face.
What are you doing?
Come on, get up for Mike.
Or did you say it was
Go.
halftime for the wrestler?
He's on spaghetti legs. Spear! Gordy's killing it.
Okay, we have to see a winner in this, I'm assuming, right? Like, Lil Mike looks to be dead. Oh, leg drop, look at that. And then, I don't know, he swung his arm.
Oh, come on, get in the ring.
Well, keep in mind, Chucky, this is in Tennessee. And
fans, y'all better watch out.
Wrestling. All right, so.
Y'all better watch out. Come on.
And now they got the 8-year-old just there for no reason. I don't know what he's doing.
They scored 3. Little Mike 3.
Is that it? Do we have a winner?
Sure.
I'll be honest, they have a
Look
bigger
out!
audience
Y'all better
than I have
be
right
careful.
now.
They're coming over here, I think.
I'm not gonna, that's why I said,
Whoa!
these guys are hard time.
Security!
That was delightful. I still don't know who won, but
Gotcha. I apologize for that. He's honking at me. Watch it. No. Put your shirt back
we
on.
just saw what happened.
Put your shirt back on.
The crowd is pumped. The crowd is
Jelly
pumped.
roll.
I wish
Good
I could
God.
get my own audience cheer like this for me. The crowd is pumped.
He quits. Hey, quit.
Wait a minute.
He's done with Little Mike.
Oh, he's done with Little Mike.
Well,
Finally the winner.
they're checking. That's it. That's it. I don't know who wins. I'm sorry. That's what I have for you. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to get to that next time. Well, folks, that was fun. That was fun. We had a little backyard wrestling. And I'm going to bring you some more backyard wrestling in the future. But that was, I think it's fun. It's better than a kick in the teeth, Jay. Hey, you stuck out here for 2 hours. 2 hours on a Friday morning. So it was fun, and you darn well better appreciate it. Hit the darn like button. Because I knew that this wasn't like a huge stream because Karen Reed's going on, Mowing the Deep End's going on. There's a whole bunch going on this morning. And I debated. I was like, gosh, do I even do this? Is it worth my time? But you know what? Those of you who are here, I had a wonderful time hanging out with you in the chat. And that's what it's about. I'm in growing my channel. I want to put out content that's different and not just doing the same thing. And I know Fridays at 8 in the morning isn't going to be like a huge stream for me. But you know what? Backyard Wrestling Fridays. We're going to keep doing it through. I don't care what's going on in the world. I'm going to bring it to you first. So don't go to their channel, like and subscribe, but get it from me here first, okay? Come to me first. We'll show it here first, and then you go to them. But you go like and subscribe to Backyard Tennessee Wrestling. Get them to 9,000. And let's promote this channel. I do like them. They're fun, and it was something different. Yes, Liz. I don't want to be stuck doing just Volbit every time. I know we do it on our mainstream because they won't go away. But I'm going to bring you good stuff tomorrow. All right. Have a good weekend, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Like, subscribe, and share if you would. If you enjoyed it, share it. Okay. Thank you so much. And everyone have a good weekend. I really appreciate it. And I just wanted to have a little Friday fun. Enjoy your day. And Buck Naked throwing up at the end. Thank you, Buck Naked. Gotta drop you a donkey email you'll like. Well, okay, you do that, Buck Naked. Thank you for the $2 super chat. I appreciate it so much. I just wanted to have some Friday fun with y'all. And yeah, I hope I entertained. So thank you and have a good time. Enjoy your weekend. I love you all.